here, also known as Chow Chow 808. Welcome back to another video. Did you guys like my new little title thingy-mabobber? I don't know what it's called. But if you did, it's from my friend Joanna. You can check her out here on YouTube, also known as Joni. She has her own channel. I will link it down in the description box below. Please go check out her channel. It's really fun. They just started, so but big shout out and thank you, a huge thank you to her for taking the time to do that for me. Anyhow, I am back with another video, and it's gonna be a school supply haul. Well, here's the thing, it's not really my school supplies. I am not in college anymore, nor am I in high school, so I don't really need school supplies. But our church is doing a school supply drive, and my family and I, we love to just give back as much as we can, and so we decided to go ahead and do that, and I wanted to prep these kids for school. Let me just go ahead and do the quick vlog so that way you can kind of see the shopping process and what we did. Yes, we did end up shopping at Walmart just because that's what I could afford. So anyhow, so let's jump into the quick vlog. Let me show you what I got. In the front pocket today our church included a list of suggested items to pick up. In here also included some undergarments and just some sanitary hygiene products that they might need. Unfortunately, I didn't have the chance to pick those up, but I did pick up some fun school supplies. And the reason why I love doing a school supply drive or something like this is because school is tough on its own, where you need to concentrate and do well, but I know for sure as a fact, growing up sometimes and going to school, sometimes it is tough to concentrate when you see other kids using other products and brands that you know and you recognize, and you don't have that. You know, when I was growing up, I would always be a little embarrassed to bring out my markers and my crayons because they were never Crayolas. They were always like Rose Art. I think that's the brand. Or some other generic brand name. And even though it did the same thing, you know, I always felt different, and it did sometimes affect me. But when I realized, I kind of told my parents one day, and they were just like, look, you know, we work hard for the money that we have. We just aren't always able to provide you the nicer things, but we do want to provide you with enough. And granted, they have always provided me with enough, and I'm so thankful for that. But I know how it's like, and I know what it feels like, and it can be distracting. And you know, some kids are mean. Kids can be so mean, and so I know some of them can pick up on that and just, you know, run with it and just get hell for that, and something that's out of their control. But I wanted to be able to provide some of these kids with the opportunity to just have nice things, or just to feel normal and have a normal school experience like I had. I was so blessed and so lucky to have. I enjoyed school. I enjoyed school, hated the schoolwork, but I enjoyed school. But anyhow, with all that being said, this is still in the plastic bags. So basically our church, like I said, gave us a list in this backpack, and so this is the backpack that we're going to bring back on Sunday. And in here, the first thing I got was binders. And you always need a binder, in my opinion. They are always good to have. Even if you're going to college, this is a great organizing system. It's a great way to just make sure you have what you need to go along with the binders. I went ahead and picked up some dividers for them. So essentially what I did was, each divider was for a class that I had, and in each of these dividers I had, what do you call it? I don't know what they call it here. Back home in Hawaii, we called it folder paper. I don't know what they call it here. Notebook paper? I don't know. We had these. So I would always make sure that each section was stocked up with I'm gonna call it folder paper, okay? But with folder paper, and then I would keep extra folder paper in the back of my binder, and that way everything was together. And even if I got handouts for a certain subject, I would go ahead and 3-hole punch it in the classroom, and then include it in the whatever section it needed to be in. I would also collect the syllabi that I would get, and I would go ahead and do a 3-hole punch, stick it in here, because usually the syllabi has all of the information that you need, especially with projects and when those are going to be due, and tests. Sometimes they have the tests too. So I would always do that. These are great. I really do love them. Along with one pack of folder paper, I got another pack, of course, and then I went ahead and picked up 3 notebooks as I put this backpack down. So I went ahead and picked up these 3 notebooks. These were so affordable. Sorry, my back is itchy. These were so affordable. These were 88 cents each. And look how cool they are. They are hollow. Like, okay, so I've seen people talk about hollow here online. This is hollow. You see how you have the rainbow spectrum? That is hollow. Just shifting colors from a silver to another color is not hollow, in my opinion. Having the rainbow spectrum is. So this is gorgeous. I love these. Now, I could never have enough notebooks. And then my last essentials are going to be pens. I love, my back, sorry. So I love pens, and I'm a huge girly girl when it comes to these things. I love stationery, I love pens, I love notebooks, I love collecting these things. And so what I did was I bought a pencil case, and of course it's my color. I only could find one though in my color, so that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And then I got a highlighter set, because you know you need highlighters. And here's another tip. So this is what I do at work now. Each color highlighter represents something. So for example, for me at work, yellow highlighter means something that I need to do. Orange means a meeting that I'm having or my boss is having. Pink is anything that deals with tourism. And so with all of that, once I start highlighting in my planner, I can take a look and see what's going on really easily. I don't have to exactly read everything that I have written down. I can just kind of glance at it, know what the week is like, and then move forward and make a hit list for all of the things that need to get done. But it's a great tip to carry into school. So like yellow can be for any essays or papers that need to be written, pink can be for a test, orange can be a chapter that you need to study, green can be notes that need to be taken, blue can be for, I don't know, extracurriculars or a club thing. I don't know, but when you color coordinate things like that in your planner or whatever you decide to use, it makes it a lot easier overall. When you just need to take a glance at it, you kind of already see how your day or your week is being laid out, or sometimes even month. Personally, I love these big pencils. I like the 0.5, but I know the 0.7 is comparable to a number 2 pencil, so I figured that they might get more use out of it. That way they don't have to worry about carrying a wooden pencil if they ever need to do a Scantron test. If you didn't know, Scantron tests are ones that you have to bubble in, the teacher collects it, and they just put it to a machine, through a machine, and it automatically grades it, but you have to have a number 2 pencil in order to fill it out. So college, I carried a lot of the 0.7s, hated it, but they are the only ones that can be read on a Scantron. And then of course erasers. These are my favorite erasers. These are the Pentel high polymer eraser. I love these things. I bought a 3-pack for myself, and I have them like all over my house and everything, and at work too. But I love these. These are such a great eraser. They're so good. And I don't know what else more can you say about an eraser. And then I got pens. So I got a nice set of pens. This is a trick that I always did. So I bought a nice set, and then I bought some cheapy sets. Honestly, these are my favorite pens to write with. I love them. These are the Bic Extra Life, and they're like just the straight up black ones. I love these pens. They're my favorite. But anyhow, you keep the nice pens, but you buy a ton of these cheap pens, and that way if anybody goes, hey, can I borrow a pen? You give them the cheap pen instead of giving them the nice pens that you want to use for yourself. Life hack, school hack, I don't know what you want to call it, but do it, because guess what? You get to keep the nice pens for yourself. But that is my school haul for this year for these kids. Basically, I picked up everything that I would technically use during the school year. I kind of just had to go back a few years and remember the stuff that I used that made my life a lot easier. This is for middle school, high school kids. So I'm hoping that, you know, these things are going to be, they're going to be able to use it, to love it, and to hopefully just feel normal. You know, these things are for underprivileged kids, and they are already dealing with so much. I just want them to feel normal, and I want them to feel like they are not different, and focus on school, focus on becoming the best selves that they can be. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am planning to do a college school haul for my sister because she will be starting college soon, and so we're going to be talking about that, you know, like my tips, what I've learned during college, what had worked for me. But anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out my Instagram to keep up with everything that I'm doing. I'm sorry if this rocking and moving back and forth bothers you. I hope you guys are having a great night or day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Once you blend them out, they end up looking relatively the same, which is unfortunate, because if that's the case, I much rather prefer